We had a conversation maybe a couple of months ago about superpower, and I feel like my superpower is being able to see around a corner, or at least slightly see around a corner. No company came and said, well, you know what, we're going to have this pandemic thing that's going to happen in 5 years, and we need you to be able to work from anywhere at any time. But what we did do is go through the Superstorm Sandy event. Jim and I were both around during 9/11, and what happened? Systems failed, right? The cell phone environment completely failed in New York City. So if that was plan A, B, and C, what's next? What are you going to do, right? And so we pivoted, and literally after Superstorm Sandy, which was 7, 8 years ago, right? We started to go to SaaS-based everything, including our communications platform. So we were really early adopters on unified communications for a lot of reasons. One was it shifts risks, it reduced costs. There's a lot of other reasons to do it, but it does have to be a well-orchestrated implementation, because people have zero tolerance for no dial tone. So we bit into it real quick, and then we said, what's the differentiating company? Because there's a lot of them out there. And we said, where can we get a single interface so people can go from a text message all the way through to a 100-person video conference, document share, and never leave the platform? So how do you do that? And then how do you get metrics around all that to see if it's effective? So for us, the platform we're on allows us to do that. Now, our platform is powered by Zoom for the audio conferencing and video conferencing. It's not Zoom. It's powered by Zoom. So their application lives in another systems environment. It's Ring Central. So we said, well, plan A is that. And then how do we allow 200 people to get access to that simultaneously? What's plan B? Well, the second best solution, in my opinion, is Zoom. That's why we bought Ring Central, so we could get this platform. So plan B is Zoom. What happens when Zoom fails? Well, now we got to go to cell phones. So how do we do that? So that's plan A, B, and C. And we implemented that strategy years and years ago, not with the anticipation of something like this happening, but for the anticipation of anytime, anywhere, any device computing. It just happened to be that we were, I don't want to say fortunate, because this is a terrible situation we're in, but no company's going to let you just hit that red button and say, okay, send everyone home. Let's see if it worked.
Right, and that, your point, you just said it. The strategy doesn't necessarily change. The technology used to implement the strategy changes, but a lot of times the strategy you come up with 6, 7, 8 years ago on totally different hardware, totally different platform, strategy still holds. It's just implementing that new technology to satisfy that need.